105.7 The Point. We're backstage at Pointfest asking your questions. 3 Days Grace.
It's 105.7 The Point, everything alternative. We are backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, there are lots of bands that have played Pointfest. Not a lot of bands have been the Pointfest headliner. Headliner 3 Days Grace. Congratulations there, guys.
Thank you, man. How's it going?
It's very nice to see you again. The last time that I had the pleasure of speaking with you is when we had that little private acoustic, or not acoustic show. You guys plugged it in and rocked it at the library, man. So we appreciate all that you do for us.
No problem, man. We appreciate the support.
No, it's all good. So what I have is 5 questions. These are all from Point listeners, and we took them from the website. So we figured that their questions would be better than my questions. So we let them go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I guess we'll grade at the end.
We got. Yeah,
all right.
Exactly.
First question comes from Taylor Walsh of St. Charles. She says, what has been your biggest challenge as a band? Have you overcome this challenge, and if so, how? That's a good question. That's a thinker.
Yeah, that is a good question. That's, I think we've.
That's her question. How about that?
We've been a band for so long that we're kind of like a family. I mean, we've overcome a lot. I don't know if this is working or not. Is this microphone working? Or?
Yeah, no, it's working.
Okay,
yeah,
cool. We've overcome a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of personal things, our personal lives, and as a band and everything. So, there's been all sorts of stuff that we've been through.
Not necessarily one thing.
Not necessarily one thing that I can think of that that we've really had to work through, but a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I think just staying healthy, being on the road, that you can kind of get into a lifestyle that, you can kind of, get ahead of yourself. And we definitely had to learn that, sometimes the hard way. I think it comes with experience that you need to kind of stay healthy to be able to survive,
Yeah, I mean, I would just to endure the rigors of a month on the road, I would think that your body would have to be in somewhat good condition to just handle it and to be able to do the shows and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's true, man. We've been on the road now for about 5 months, so and we're still all right.
Yeah, I feel fine.
I feel pretty good right now, so we're good.
Good.
Yeah.
Question 2 comes from Casey Mueller of Bartislow, Illinois. When you're hanging out or you have free time, do you listen to your own music?
Absolutely not.
No. Like you can't do it, you don't want to do it, you burn yourself out on it.
Well,
Why
it's
not?
just, I mean, man, we spend time writing the songs, we spend so much time making a record and putting so much into it that, and then we spend time on stage at night playing the songs. So, no, we're listening. I mean, if we're hanging out in a bus, we're listening to a whole bunch of different stuff, man, old stuff. Sabbath, Zeppelin, we're listening to the new Deftones record,
Right.
all sorts of different things.
And I guess, too, one thought would kind of be, well, there's so much freaking great music. And like you say, you play your own. So I guess there's really no need to revisit it in your free time either.
Yeah, no, we're used to our music. We don't need to hear it any more than we have.
Very good. All right. Question 3. We got Matthew Graham of DuQuoin, Illinois. Do all the members of your band carry on successful relationships? If so, how do you deal with the long distance while you're out on tour? Another good question. Again, these are way better than I would have came up with.
Yeah, we all have, our own things going on just like everybody else does, Questions like that, you can generally, find out what you need to know on wikipedia.com. It's quite the site.
It's a very reliable site as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wikipedia rocks is what I think they said.
Hey, did somebody just say Wikipedia?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, who said that?
All right.
Right.
We got Jacob Arnold. He says, what were the inspirations behind your latest album?
You know what? Every song. I mean, there's inspiration behind every one of those songs. And the last couple of years of our lives have been pretty intense. We've been through a lot. Our families have been through a lot. We've been through a lot. And it's we write songs based on our lives and what we go through. So, the record as a whole is based on the last couple of years of our lives and how we've dealt with that.
Will the song "In a World So Cold" will that ever be a single? Do you think? I just as a guy that really enjoys that song.
It's going to be our 3rd single, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, right on. Good. That's awesome. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
This is from Kelly Estelle. This is the 5th song. Then you guys can go do what you got to do.
It's all good.
All right. It says, imagine you're trapped on a deserted island. You can only have 3 things out of the following lists: a box of matches, a unicorn that doesn't fly, Bob Saget in a tutu, a guitar pick, or your baby blanket. What do you take? What of those do you take?
Definitely.
You're trapped on a deserted island. Oh, you can only have 3 things of the following, so you can take 3 of those.
This is like complicated.
It is. It's very layered.
Well, hold on. Well, I'm definitely taking Bob Saget in a tutu.
I'm saying a tutu for sure.
Because, I mean, at least he got some company that way, right?
Right, for sure.
I'd take the matches because there's got to be something to smoke on the island. I mean, I don't know. It's an island, right?
I think if you look hard enough, too, you know what I mean? If the desire's there.
That's all you need, really, if you're on an island. Bob Saget and some matches.
There it is. You heard it. You heard it from the guys. Gentlemen, thank you so very much. We look so forward to seeing you. Continued success. St. Louis, 3 days grace. Show them what's up. Donnie backstage at 105.7 The Point at Pointfest.